Hello, Dad Hunts Coins. Good to see you. Welcome. It was either pay bills or stream again, and I thought, still got a bunch of ones to get through. But we stream again. So we'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes. Hello, Farm Ace 100. Good to see you. Nice, Dad Hunts Coins. I'll have to check that out when I get some of that there spare time. Right after this stream, I got to go pay the monthly bills that I should have done 2 days ago. I need to get up in the morning and take back coins that I should have done on Tuesday, and bills, and then live stream at noon. And then put announcement videos out for Saturday. Lots of stuff to do. Lots of stuff to do. For sure. We got an ender. The very first bill has 4 8s, and that's one of the things we keep. 4 or more of the same number in a row, and 8s are considered fortunate. In the Asian culture, we've got an ender. I gotta like that. We got 3 out here. I don't know if we'll do 300 or if we'll do 500. It'll depend on the attendance, maybe. And how quickly my sleep medicines kick in, perhaps. It's always bad when you take your sleep medicine before you start a stream. Probably so. Probably so. All right. What do you say we get started? Well, we got a few people in here, but I don't care. I got to get through some dollar bills. Let's see. If these are all facing the same direction, no. Well, no. A lot of them are facing the same direction. That's a good thing. Oh, we lost our ender. We'll have to find it again. We'll have to find it again. Hello, John Jacobs. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. We're going to try to eat through some of these $100 bills that I did not get through last week. And I got a bunch, and I'm going to the bank tomorrow, so the more I get through, the more I can take back and replenish the bank account with money to do it all again next week. That's the plan, at least. Man, we had some great finds this afternoon in our dollars. It was amazing. Hopefully we can do that again. All right. I got the first 100. Good vibes? All right. Well, our afternoon hunt was amazing. We had a really good hunt this afternoon. So if these can be anywhere near that good, that would be awesome. So let's get started. 1960 D over D. Very nice, John. Congratulations. All right, I'm going to start searching some $1 bills. When we get an influx of people here, I think you all know what's going on. I will do the explanation and show off some stuff that we have found recently. Maybe tonight's when we find our first web note. That'd be cool. That would be extremely cool. I've been finding some bills to at least check for the web note, which is an improvement over that up till now we had not. Starting to find a few more older notes. So maybe it can happen. Maybe it can happen. We are searching $1 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes. See what we can find. We're going to hunt somewhere between 300 and 800 $1 bills tonight. Most likely 500, but we'll see. I had these 300 spare that were sitting there, so I thought they probably needed searched. These were from, I don't remember. These were from the Federal Reserve pickup last week. And we still got to get to this week's. It was funny, earlier today we did a stream of $1 bills, and the first two straps didn't have much of anything. And then strap 3 broke free with 9 star notes. That was crazy. That may never happen again. 3 consecutive serial number 1s, star notes, and then 4 consecutive serial number star notes. Are you kidding me? That was very fortunate. Lightning striking. Absolutely. 6047, 6700. Wanted to be something. It just didn't quite get it pulled off. I'm sorry, NetFiend. I was going to wait longer, but I already took my sleep medicine, and I've got to pay bills for the month after this, and I probably should be fairly coherent while doing that. I usually do it before the 14th, and I'm late. I guess it's still the 14th, but it'll be after when I get to it. We are doing the first strap of 100 $1 bills, looking for star notes, fancy serial numbers, old notes, notes with the green seal out of place, anything else weird that might be going on with the dollar bills? You never know. Our short just released a while ago. It is off to a very slow start. It's a very good short. Buffalo nickel. At least I was excited when I found it. Of course, I'm always excited when I find a buffalo nickel. Had to look at that last one a few times, thinking broken ladder, but it wasn't there. Appreciate everyone that's in tonight. We are searching some $1 bills for fancy serial numbers and star notes, older dollar bills that may have value. Anything before 2000 gives me some other things I might want to check and take a look at. Yeah, Dad, I think they're really rewarding the folks with 10,000 and more subs right now. Are the people that are getting all the views, and that's okay. Those people have worked hard for that. But down here in the AA zone, we need a little love too. A little love, don't you know? Like out of the strap, we need a little love. Slow strap. Stubborn strap too. Still got a bunch going the wrong direction. Looking for star notes and fancy serial numbers. When you least expect it, expect it. This first strap is a slow starter, but maybe it is a good finisher. Searching 5 straps of $100 each. Seeing what kind of goodies we can find. Boy, that's close. 4094944. It wanted to be, what is a trinary? 4 zeros and 9s. This bill is only made up of 3 different numbers to make up the serial number. And we keep those because those are going for above face value on eBay right now. So we've got our first find. That's a good thing. Maybe that'll get us started off. Maybe that will get us started off. 033453334, almost another one, but not quite. Hope you all have had a wonderful Thursday. $1 bill and change for the mini market. 2211-7771. Nice, John Jacobs. Trinary for you. Telling you, you gotta check your change. Pay in cash. Check your change. How about a birthday note? It's not in great shape, but it is a birthday note. October 30th, 1938. So somebody would be 86 years this year on October 30th, and I've got their birthday note. That's pretty cool. This one's, again, not in real good shape, but still, birthday notes are going for $10 to $20 on eBay, so they're a really cool thing to find. So we hang on to all our birthday notes for sure. Copper out, back for some more bills. Yeah, I gotta pay bills after this, so it may just be the phone, but I have a hard time hearing me. How's my audio out there for everybody else? I didn't change any settings, so it should be okay. That's right. It's Halloween Eve. Yeah, very possible that's someone live. Appreciate everyone being here. We are hunting dollar bills, looking for fancy serial numbers. We're getting close to the end of the first strap, but let me show you some of the finds that we have had from the last few months. We have this one. This bill's not in great shape, but it has 5 7s in a row. It's a great find. The most popular numbers are 7s and 8s. We keep any bill with more than 4 of the same number in a row, and 5 7s is a really good one to have. And even in this condition, it's worth more than face value on eBay. Cool note here, 80, 70, 70, 80. Alternating zeros, only 7s, 8s, and 0s in the serial number, making it a trinary. Another good note. One of my very favorite notes. 5 5s right in the middle. It also only uses 3s, 5s, and 9s to make it a trinary. It's got a raised 3 above the rest of the serial numbers, making it a gas pump or odometer note. And it's also got an over-inked 5. So, very cool bill. That is worth well above $1 face value. So we were glad to find that. I'm showing some of the examples of what we've been finding in our dollar bill searches. Thanks for joining us. VR Charlie just subscribed. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family, VR Charlie. Thanks for subscribing. This is a bill that we kept because of the date on it. 1969 B series bill. Most of the older bills get pulled out of circulation. So I look for at anything that's older than 2000 specifically. There are a few things to look for on those, but one is certainly older bills. And a bill like this that's in crispy, uncirculated condition from 1969, that carries more value than face value for sure. We're looking for birth date notes. We just found one a minute ago. Let me show you the one we just found first. October 10, 30th, 1938. 10/30/1938. If that's someone's birth date, I've got your birth date note. Birth date notes are going for $10 to $20 on eBay right now. It's really crazy. Hello, MC Prospectors. Good to see you. I appreciate you being a member for 31 months. That is awesome. Here's another birth date note we found. 2019-07-17, July 17th of 2019. There's a nice value to it as well. And we're looking for star notes like this. When they end in a star, that means it's a replacement note. Usually dollar bill serial numbers start with a letter, end with a letter, but if it ends with a star, because when they print these, they make mistakes, not all of them look right, and they have to place, they have to do a replacement print run. When they do, it's always signified by a star at the end of the serial number. These have become highly collectible. They're going for double face value all day long on eBay right now. So we keep them all. We also look them up on the website mycurrencycollection.com to see if it's a higher or lower run. That website gives you the information on how many of that series were printed. So let's get back to tonight's search, where we're going to search 500. We've got most of strap 1 searched. We've got a couple of finds. Let's finish it up. We searched earlier today, and we had amazing luck earlier today. Lightning struck for sure. We found 3 star notes in a row with consecutive serial numbers in crisp, uncirculated condition, and that was my record. I'd never found 3 in a row. And then like 2 minutes later, we found 4 in a row with consecutive serial numbers. And they were in crisp, uncirculated condition. So we really made out extremely well on our hunt earlier. And I thought I would search some more bills tonight. I'm an insomniac, so this is a Coinsomniac stream. You never know how long we will go. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content every week. We do daily short videos on coin hunting. One dropped just a little while ago on a buffalo nickel that I found this week. Yes, you can still get rolls and boxes of nickels from the banks with a hope of finding a buffalo nickel. A really cool thing. We feature pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or half dollars, and we do those every day. That's going to wrap up strap number 1. Had a couple finds in it, so we will be moving on to strap number 2, which is right there. Right there is strap number 2. Appreciate everyone that's coming in tonight. If you're seeing this for the first time, we are a coin hunting channel and a dollar bill serial number hunting channel. Tonight we are searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers. What I'm doing right now is I'm going through them, making sure they're all facing the same direction so that they're easier to search. And we'll be back to searching here in a few minutes, depending on how out of shape these are. I would rate these a 5 on the scale of out of order, and that's not bad. Some of these get to go in 3,000 different directions. About drive you crazy. I prefer they all came facing the same direction, but beggars can't be choosers. I'm glad to have the ones we have to search. We get these from one of our local banks that we have a good relationship with. They order them in for us from the Federal Reserve every week. Hello, Giovanni Gonzalez. Welcome. The website that we look up the star numbers on is called mycurrencycollection.com. mycurrencycollection.com. Hopefully I will, thank you, Dad Hunts Coins. Hopefully I'll find a star note soon and we can go see that site together. Hello, the Classic YouTube channel. It's good to see you. All right, we're on our second strap here. If we can find some more goodness. Okay, got the bills in the right place. Y'all can see them. You can see the date down here, the number up there. The only thing you can't see is that serial number over there, but I'm checking it to make sure it matches. Very quick glance, then the date, then the serial number to see if we have anything good. 09-19-9100. How about a trinary? How about a trinary note? Zeros, ones, and nines, only using 3 different numbers to make up the serial number. We'll keep that one. We keep trinary notes. We'd rather find a binary note which only has 2 numbers making up the serial number, but I have not managed to find one of those yet. Ah, our first star note. There it is. It's got a bent corner on it. We'll repair that real quick. 02-915-292 star. Most dollar bills, like the one before this, start with a letter, end with a letter. But during the printing process, there are a certain number of bills that aren't printed right, that get damaged, and they have to do a run to replace those. So they signify that by a star at the end of the serial number. This serial number in and of itself isn't that fancy, 029-15292. But the star notes have become wildly collectible. They're going for double face value on eBay. And when we find a star note, we go over to the website, mycurrencycollection.com, and we key in our star note. The $1 is already keyed in. This is a 2017, but it is a 2017 A series. Now we will key in our serial number, F029-15292 star. Most of the time when they make star note runs, print runs, they'll run 3.2 million. So we're hoping for a number below 3.2 million. There's that 3.2 million. That's okay. That does not harm the value of this note. It just doesn't make it worth anything more. So we will hang on to that one. That's our first star note of tonight's hunt. Hopefully we find several more. And hopefully we find some with a lower print run, because it makes them a little more valuable. I've only been searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers for the last couple months. I have come to really enjoy it. Usually I am hunting boxes of pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or half dollars. And we do a lot of that every week. Every Saturday we search 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars. We have a live stream that starts at 2 p.m. My grandsons search with me on Saturdays. I got some upside down. I bet that I did that when I was trying to straighten them out. We have a streak of 28 streams in a row finding silver on our Saturday streams, so that's cool. We'll be trying to increase that to 29 this Saturday at 2 p.m. After the live stream, 1, 2, 3, 4. If that had continued 5, 6, 7, 8, it would have been a very valuable bill. As is, just kind of cool. Trying to increase our streak to 29 streams in a row finding silver. And unfortunately, my grandsons are on spring break and on vacation. They're going to be out of town, so I don't have my lucky hunters with me. Calling in the reinforcements, though, with a couple local members here that are going to come help. And we'll see if we can't keep that streak going, finding silver. After the live hunt, we always do a short auction of 10 to 15 lots of numismatic value, bullion, or currency. We try to offer things at a very good price. And our Saturday streams usually go for 4 or 5 hours. So they're not short streams. We do put out a daily short video every single day. I've been doing daily live videos. As a matter of fact, this is the second one today. But for sure, we live hunt every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. and every Friday at high noon, both times central. In those hunts, we hunt $501 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. Then we hunt a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. Then we hunt a box of half dollars looking for a silver half dollar, proofs, miscellaneous, commemoratives. This is a keeper. I keep all bills that have the same number repeated 4 times consecutively. So there are 4 ones. That bill's not in great shape, but I will still hang on to it for my collection. I think that's the first one of those that we have found tonight. And we'll put it right up there. I do appreciate everyone being here this evening. Thanks for checking us out. If you like what you see, please hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content for you. You might want to hit the bell notification and turn it on so you know when we are searching. Our Saturday streams, we also do 5 or 6 giveaways every Saturday of currency or coins. So all you got to do is be there, and when prompted, enter !GAW into the computer, and the computer, then the bot will pick a winner for us. Also, once a month on Saturdays, we give away all of our half-dollar boxes to any adult, parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, that is viewing our stream live with a youth age 18 and younger. We open a half-dollar box for them. They get to keep all the finds, all the good finds out of the half-dollar box. We also gift to them a Hudson's Collector's Kit named after grandson Hudson that has 3 silver coins in it, 3 coins that are older than 100 years old, and 3 other coins. So we kind of jumpstart their collection. I've noticed when I go to coin shows that everyone, well, a majority of the people at a coin show seems to be my age or older. You'll notice if you look closely, there's not a lot of pigment left in this beard of mine. And we are trying to get more young people involved in this hobby. We are honored that APMEX, the largest seller of coins and coin supplies that there is, co-sponsors our initiative to grow the hobby. We call it Grow the Hobby or Grow Our Hobby. And we actually have a discount code, one of the few people that have a discount code from APMEX, where you can save $5 on an order of $50 or more with APMEX by entering the discount code Grow the Hobby, all together. Grow the Hobby, no spaces. So we appreciate APMEX's support. Also in their best interest, certainly, to include some younger people in this hobby. There's another birthday note. We got another birthday note. 08-23 of 1928. Now this is not going to be a youngster, but August 23rd of 1928, they would be 96 August 23rd. This bill is quite crispy and in good shape. Could be a parent or a grandparent for you maybe, but these birthday notes will become highly collectible. They're going for $10 or $20 on eBay. When I go to sell mine, they will be much less expensive than that. But very cool find. We'll take it. Turn a $1 bill into $10 or $20. That's pretty good. 00709-075. Ah, 4/8 again. Any bill with a quad 4 or the same number in a row, I keep, and that's 4/8s, and 8s and 7s are the most popular numbers. So we shall hang on to that quad. We got 8s and 1s so far in tonight's hunt. That's a good thing. We're going to do $501 bills, I think. Starting out with these 300 that were left over from a search into last week or earlier this week. I don't remember. One way or the other. If you're new here and you got any questions, please feel free to ask. We will try to answer your questions. Got a lot of experts in the chat, and I'll even chime in and try myself. I don't know if I'm an expert on this yet. I've learned a lot in the last 2 months, but I've got a lot left to learn. We've been hunting coins for about 4 years now, and there's so much to learn. But we're getting there, and my grandsons are getting a great coin collection going. All right, we have searched $201 bills. Excuse me. Let's get on to the third 100. We got another strap. Let me see how disorganized they are. Fairly disorganized so far. If every other bill going a different direction is disorganized, this has it going. Goodness. Start searching again as soon as I get all of these straightened out. Appreciate all our members and moderators that are here. Thank you very much. The members show up in green in the chat. The moderators show up in blue. The moderators are the ones that help us keep our streams running. Answer any questions you got. Get my attention when I have strayed off the beaten path, which does happen. Does happen, as they could tell you. They're sworn to secrecy, so they'd never do that, but if they could. Goodness gracious. Straighten them out. Tried this both ways, and it just seems to work a lot better if I take the time to get them going in the right direction before I search. Well, this strap is fighting me all the way to the end. Goodness gracious, every other bill going a different direction. Makes you wonder if somebody did it on purpose. I don't know. I don't know. It's possible. Alright, here we go. Our third strap of $100 bills. Looking for some goodness. Good for star notes, fancy serial numbers, 4 of the same number in a row, 5 of the same number in a row, repeaters, 4 pairs. There's about 30 different things we're looking for. You never know which one you might find. Looking at that green stamp to make sure it's in the right place. Looking at the date down here to make sure it's not an older bill, because some older bills have additional things we need to check to make sure if they're valuable, and some are just valuable by the fact of them being older bills, which we like that as well. Hello, Christopher Brock. Anyone I missed, I'm sorry. I bet I did miss some people. Get my head down. 47474-046. Good start, lousy finish. $55577, good finish, lousy start. Those two bills need to get together. $62462362. Nope. Had to think about that one for a minute though. Star note, star note. I want to see those star note emojis. We got one. 03328-113 star. This is a replacement note for damage or misprinted bills. I am going to go over to the Star Note website, mycurrencycollection.com, and we're going to enter in our Star Note number. It's a $1 bill. It is from 2017. And we got to key in the serial number. It is a K033281113. Usually when they did print runs of Star Notes, they ran them in 3.2 million. And we're looking for a number lower than 3.2 million. Oh, wow. Hello. Hello, gorgeous. We just found a good one. You know, I said we're looking for something under 3.2 million. I wasn't really expecting 250,000. But if you look down here in this area down here, this tells you it's a heat chart. And those 3.2 million sit over here in the frozen tundra. This one has cruised all the way out here in the orange zone of Faya. That bill, as a star note, just went up in value because it is decidedly more rare. That's a good thing. That is a good thing to find a run that low. I am putting it into a plastic protector to make sure that it doesn't receive any more damage than it has in its lifetime already. But that is a good find. Right there, only 250,000 printed. And we got one of them. We've got one of them. It's our second star note tonight. I'm going to take a sippy sip of water. That's better than a good find. That's yeah, nice find, great find. Yeah, that's we gotta like that one. How about hitting the like button if you're here and you're enjoying the content, please? I also ask you to please consider subscribing if you haven't. You might want to turn on your bell notifications because we put out a bunch of content. I don't know how many people are putting out daily short videos. Ours are on coin hunting, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and half dollars. Daily live stream on coin or dollar bill serial number searching. A major donation stream on Saturdays where we hunt 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars. Looking for silver this Saturday for the 29th stream in a row. We follow up our Saturday stream with a short 15 lot auction. And once a month we give all our boxes away to people that are watching along with someone under the age of 18. Trying to get younger people involved in this hobby, and looky there. We have another star note, and this one's a 2013 B, so I'll talk more about that in a minute. B076-04-491, a star, making it a replacement note. In 2013, though, Fort Worth, Texas, and Washington, D.C. messed up. They're not supposed to ever be two bills that have the same serial number. Well, they both started printing the same serial numbers. And that is a certain segment here. When we key this into our website over here, if it asks us, was this printed in Fort Worth or was this printed in Washington, D.C., if it asks us that question, we will know that this bill has a twin sister out there and it shares a serial number with this one. If that happens, the potential value for this bill goes way up. Oh, a $1 bill, 2013, starts with the B, 076044491. Here we go. Oh, it is. Boom! This bill has a twin sister. This bill has a twin sister. What we have to do on this bill now is we have to look down here, and it's got the FW there. That means our bill was printed in Fort Worth. Our bill was printed in Fort Worth. So we're going to go back to the other screen. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to say it was printed in Fort Worth. Now it's going to tell me how many were in the run, 3.2 million, but that really doesn't matter with this bill. With this bill, just the fact that it has a twin sister makes this bill carry a very nice value above face value. So what I will do next is I will take this bill and I will go to the website, the Star Note Project, and I will look to see if the sister note, twin sister note, has been reported as having been found. If it has, then I will try to contact that person, put our two bills together, and sell them, because if you can end up with both of the twin sisters, then you've got thousands of dollars. You have made thousands of dollars. That was a good find right there for sure, Caleb. We also found a nice star note a while ago that only had a run of 250,000. But that one we just found has a twin sister, and if we can ever marry up the twin sister to it, it's worth thousands of dollars. What time do we stream? That's a good question. Here are the set times that we stream. We stream, by the way, something to look at while I'm talking, a star note. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central, we live stream. And in that stream, we will search 500 $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. Then we'll search a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. Then we will search a box of $half looking for silver $half, commemoratives, proofs, not intended for circulations, and everything else that comes in a $half box. We repeat that stream. We do it again at high noon on Friday. We do another same format. We stream again. Every Saturday we stream at 2 p.m. Central, and in that stream we start off hunting 5 to 7 boxes of $half. After that we will do an auction, a 15-lot auction typically, where we'll sell off currency, coins, numismatic value, bullion. You never know. We also do a daily short video about coin hunting that usually comes out between 8 and 10 p.m. There's another find. I can look at the bottom of the screen. That's okay. Hey, it's all right. I don't mind answering the question. Hello, Old Bell, Mel Dragon Braveheart. We got another find. I keep all bills that have 4 number of the same number in a row or more. That's 4 4s in a row. I will keep these until I have sets of the 0s through 9s in the quads, and then I'll sell them as a 10-pack. Those would be going for like $20+ on the eBay, but I've been selling them for $15. And to pass along a good deal to our loyal followers. But you might want to turn on your bell notifications, because sometimes YouTube will even send you a note. If you turn on the bell notification and say all, if we're streaming, sometimes they'll send you a note and say, hey, PasSpareTime's out there with some fresh content. Or if we post a video, it will also let you know that. We do that occasionally as well. But we appreciate everyone that's in watching tonight. Would ask that if you're here for the first time, please do consider subscribing. Also, if you like what you're seeing, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps us out, doesn't cost you a thing. And in return, we'll continue to put out a bunch of content every week, multiple times daily, so you got something to watch and make the clock spin. What do for an old bill? I look for anything older than 2000. And don't, honestly, if I'll do 500, I may find one or two. They do a good job of getting them out of circulation when they reach a certain age or get dog-eared. But if you can find some of those older bills, they do carry some value. And like we found last week, found a 1969 that was still in very good shape. So I'm looking for star notes, or I'm looking for fancy serial numbers. What is a fancy serial number? Any serial number that's made up of only two numbers, called a trinary. Only one number would be called a solid and be worth crazy money. Only three numbers, called a trinary, still worth above face value. Look for any note that ends in a star that's been a replacement note. Those are carrying double face value right now. Looking for any notes where the screen seal may be out of place. Looking for any notes that would have four pairs, like 22, 33, 44, 55, would be a good serial number to find. Any of the ones we're going to be keeping will be a number that carries a value more than face value. Or occasionally I'll just see a number that I think is really cool. It might be close to my phone number as a child. Social Security number, I'll try not to tell you that one if that happens. We're on our third strap. We're going to do at least two more straps tonight. See what kind of goodies we can find. We did a stream earlier today searching $501 bills, and it was crazy. You might want to go back and watch that one. We found 10 star notes out of 5 straps, and 4 of them were consecutive serial number, and another 3 were also consecutive serial number. That never happens for us. Really good finds. We look for low serial numbers. Those have value. High serial numbers. Birth date notes, where the numbers on the bill make up a day of birth for someone. All right, that's going to be our 4th strap, come and gone. The 4th strap has come and gone, or 3rd strap, I'm sorry. 3rd strap come and gone. But I got 2 more right over here. Let's see. Let me do this first. Here's some things we found recently. Star note, meaning it's a replacement for damaged or misprinted bills. It's a unique serial number, but they signify it's a replacement note by the star. These are collectible right now. They're going double face value plus on eBay. That's like the most cool bill we have found so far. 1579-9751. You notice anything about this? 1579-1579. It reads the same front to back, called a palindrome. In bill hunting, we call them a radar. But in the case of this one, it starts with a B and ends with a B, so it's B1579, B1579. It's a super radar, super palindrome. That's a really nice one to find. No way my bill. Okay, Emmanuel, what you got? I have a star with 82828228. So you've only got 8s and 2s. That would not be a star note though if it has a G at the end of it, Emmanuel. A star note would end in a star, not a G, so that would still be a very nice serial number. That would be a binary note with just 8s and 2s, and binary notes are going for $5 to $10 up right now, Emmanuel, if you want to look them up on eBay. So it's not a star note, but it's still a very good serial number. Not $500, no. Not $500. I would say most likely, if it's in really good shape, it's worth $10 up. That's my guess. It looks old. Yeah, you probably still get $5 out of it. Here's a low serial number bill we found. 00006086. Any bill starts with 4 zeros we hang on to because they have a low serial number, and low serial numbers are carrying a nice premium right now on on eBay as well. Here's a repeater, 3042, 3042. Those are selling for above face value. There's a 4 5s bill. I keep those even though they're only worth a little bit above face value. Here's another palindrome, 94700749. It doesn't match on the end, so it's just a radar or palindrome note, yet these are selling for a nice premium above face value on eBay right now. This is your standard trinary note. Only 3 numbers making up the serial number, 5s, 2s, and 9s. 5522, 5292. If that 9 had been a 2 or a 5, this would be a trinary note, only having 5s and 2s, but I've yet to find a trinary note. And then there's another star note. So let's continue our search with our 4th strap of the evening and see what kind of goodness we can find. Yeah, that radar is pretty cool, isn't it, Tom? Pretty cool. Good to see you in here, Tom, by the way. If you're the Tom Finds Treasure, I think you are. I've been watching your channel for a long time. Used to hunt with your dad occasionally and your friend, if I'm thinking of the right channel. Either way, I'm glad you're here. If anyone's here and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We, in return, we put out as much content as we can in a week. We're doing daily short videos on coin hunting, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, pennies. We're also do major streams Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Central, Fridays at noon Central, and Saturdays at 2 p.m. Central. On Fridays and Wednesdays, we search $501 bills looking for fancy serial numbers or star notes. We found a couple of really nice star notes tonight. We then search a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. Then I hunt a box of half dollars looking for a silver half dollar, a proof, a commemorative, a not intended for circulation, a variety, an heir, stickered coin, colorized coin. You never know what you're going to find in a box of half dollars. After our Saturday stream, we do have a 15-lot auction that we do where we sell some numismatic coins, some bullion, some currency. You never know quite what Paul's going to have on his auction. I do try to put a video out every Friday letting you know what's going to be available in the auction. So turning on that bell notification when you subscribe, you will get notification that I've posted a video, and you can go look at it and you can see if there's any goodies on the auction that you want. We sold some of the oversized, also known as horse blanket, dollar notes, silver certificates, the last couple of auctions. Boy, did that want to be my first binary very, very, very bad. Hunts have been pretty scarce lately for you, Tom. I'm sorry about that. With all the 2023s they printed, I'm afraid that half-dollar hunts are going to be very scarce for a lot of us. This is still going to be a trinary note with the numbers 0, 5, and 7. 0, 5, 7, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5. We will hang on to that. That has a value above face value on eBay as well as a trinary note. As a matter of fact, if you all aren't subscribed to Tom Finds Treasure, it's a channel I've been watching for a long time, even before I started streaming. And I think you'll find it entertaining. Tom, you might want to put !me up, and it will bring your channel link up. And anyone that's here, if you'd please consider subscribing to Tom, that would help him out. Content providers put a lot of effort into streaming and picking up coins and bills and returning coins and bills. It's real near and dear to my heart right now because that's what I got to do tomorrow. Return coins to the bank. My least favorite day of the week. But it must be done so that I have enough money to buy more the following week. 07, 05, 02, had that been an 03, I would have kept it as alternating zeros, as is, not really got a lot of value. We take a sippy sip. Alright, let's find something good. Let's find something good. Boy, 7 had been a 1. William Zimba just subscribed. Thank you, William, for subscribing, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. 117111. If that 7 had been a 1 and we just started with 6 1s, that would have been ultra cool. Close, but no cigar. Dollar bills have a very distinctive smell. It's a dusty smell that makes my allergies kick in. It's one of the hazards of searching, I suppose. We have a lot of members of our channel that have been members for over 3 years now, which is crazy. We appreciate them so much. It's just hard to believe we've been doing this for 3 years. Well, we're into a slow strap. That's okay. It could turn at any moment and get better. Thanks for doing that, Dad Hunts Coins. I have a $5 bill that has 4 zeros. Is that rare? I keep any bills that have 4 zeros or 4 of any number in a row. If the 4 zeros are at the start of the serial number, yes, it's rare because it's going to be a low serial number and have some value. If it's just 4 zeros that are spread throughout the bill randomly, not really any additional value. If it rotates like 10, 20, 50, 70, that has a little value. $1 bills are the ones that are carrying the biggest premium as a percentage right now on fancy serial numbers. The higher you go up in denomination, like a $100 star note with a regular serial number in crispy, uncirculated condition is worth about $110. But you sell that on eBay, you got to pay fees, you got to pay shipping, and you're storing $100 bills. I don't keep them. 5s are okay, but 1s and 2s are the best. And speaking of stars, 5s would be the third best. So it probably, based on that, it may or may not have value. You're welcome, Tom. Good to see you in here. 023522022, a star. That star signifies this is a replacement note. So we are going to go over to mycurrencycollection.com. We're going to key in our serial number. We've already got the $1 keyed in. This is a 2017 series bill. So go back. It starts with an E. E023522022. Now, usually the runs of these they made are 3.2 million. So we're looking for something less than 3.2 million. A while ago, we found one with a run of 250,000. 250,000 is good. 3.2 million, not so good. It's way over here in the white zone. It's in the frozen tundra. Now, the good news is that doesn't take any value away from the bill that we just found. It just doesn't add any additional value to it. So we still keep it. It still is going for double face value on eBay, and we're glad to have it. Yeah, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. I may not have the answer. There are a lot of very knowledgeable people in the stream as part of our regular group. We'll do our best to answer your question, or at least push you towards a resource that might be able to answer your question. Oh, look what we just found. You all tell me, what did we just find? It's a good thing. I'll tell you that. What did we just find? Na 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 na. That's right, Turtle. It's a boomer. It's a boomer. It is a radar. It is a radar. I did not miss it. 01733710 from the back. 0173 from the front. 0173. We got a G in the front, a C in the back, so that doesn't help us. But that's known as a palindrome or a radar bill. And those are carrying a nice value above face value, and that's only about the fourth one that we have found, and that is an awesome find. That's right, Tom. It is radar, a 4-pair radar. You gotta like that. See, you search the 100 ones, you pluck out the 5 or so that are good out of the 100. Like that one. How about another star note? She's a little crunchy. 07217-361. It's a 2017A. Let's go back over to mycurrencycollection.com. Let's come back up. It's a 2017A. Very important to get that part right, or it won't find anything. Found that out the hard way. It starts with an A. 07217-361. Unfortunately 3.2 million, but it's only estimated because they haven't turned in a final number. It may be as low as 2.5 million. But 3.2 million, it does not take the value of our bill down at all. It just does not increase it because it is the normal, looks like it'll be the normal print of 3.2 million. But I still love it. I still love all my star notes. It's a good one to find. Thank you for those stars. A $5 bill from the 1988 Series A. So, on the older ones, and that one, I would need to know the star note, the serial number to tell you exactly. But there's this book out there, Small Guide, Standard Guide to Small Size Paper Money, 1928 to date, written by Dean Oakes and John Schwartz. Great resource to have. So I'm going to go in here and see if I can quickly find a $5 bill. Found a $10,000 bill. I'd like to have one of those. $5 bill from 1988 Series A. Would be a green seal, and the only ones that, according to this, if it looks crispy uncirculated, if it looks like it's never been out of the condition that it started in, it could be worth $10 to $15, depending on which serial number it is. So you can get one of these, you can look it up, it shows which place it was out of, how many were printed, what the serial numbers were, and then over here what the crispy uncirculated value is. So if it's in great shape, it looks like it has value. If it's not in great shape, it does not have value. Yeah, the stars are out. They are out. We found 9 in a strap earlier. Hey, that's one I keep, especially when it's 7s. I gotta bring you back down so you guys can see too. 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 2, 3, 4 7s in a row. I keep any quads, and especially 7s or 8s, because 7s or 8s are going for a premium on YouTube. 7s considered fortunate in U.S. culture, 8s considered fortunate in Asian culture. Like to keep those 4s of a kind. That's a good one. Hello, Southern Metal. How are you doing? Southern Metal is another content provider as well. If you want to put your exclamation me in. We just found a radar, Southern Metal. Gotta like that. He's streaming about every day right now. He's doing short videos, streaming every day. He streams every Thursday at 6 o'clock Central for sure. But he puts out a lot of content. He's got a fun channel to watch. You ought to check him out. Give him a sub, and make sure you check him out when he's streaming. He does a very good job. He's very knowledgeable on the coins. Corio Ray, thanks for subscribing and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Thank you very much. We appreciate all our new subs. The app is supposed to keep up whenever anyone subscribes. It doesn't. So to anyone that subscribed that we missed, sorry about that. We appreciate your subscription as well. It is not something I can do manually. It has to happen automatically. And for the last 2 weeks, it has not been catching all of the subscriptions. Well, actually, for the last 3 years, it hasn't. But it got better for a while. But we do appreciate all of you that are subscribing. Anyone that's in that is not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content. Most of it's on coin hunting. We do daily short videos about coin hunting. Maybe pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, you never know. We also do dollar bill serial number searches, like we're doing this evening. We do multiples in some of the streams. The Wednesday 8 p.m. stream, the Friday noon stream, tomorrow. We not only do 500 ones for fancy serial numbers, we do a box of dimes looking for goodies, and we do a box of half dollars looking for goodies. All right, that is 4 straps done. 4 straps have been searched. And we got some really good finds, so that's a good thing. R. Peters, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. There's the 5th strap. We'll either stop at the 5th strap, or I've got 3 others we might do. I haven't decided yet. Maybe 2 others we might do. We're definitely going to do this one. We're definitely going to do this one. I gotta make sure these are all facing the same direction so we can sort them without standing on our heads or turning sideways. The last strap was a good one, had several star notes and radar note, birthday note. You gotta like that. Yeah, if you got a thumb, give it a thumbs up. That helps us as well if you like the content you're seeing. Let's get through these. This will take us to 500 searched. I'm usually good on my searches up to about 1,500, and then I start getting bleary-eyed and they start looking all the same. Now, it may not happen to everybody, but it does happen to me. Because I'm looking over here at the serial number, up here at the serial number to make sure they match, looking at the green seal to make sure it's in the right place, looking at the date to make sure it's not 2000 or before, and then looking at the serial number to see if it's fancy or has a star. And I'm doing all that in the time it takes me to flip the bill. So after a while, you can get repetitive. And hey, I missed some. I got a great group in my chat that helps me from missing some all the time. Boy, that's almost another radar. Look at that. 4580, 3580. The next bill, one serial number up, the very next bill would have been a radar. So close. Hello, freaking awesome. It's great to see you. Appreciate you being like 33. Melissa, anyone in the blue with the wrench, they're the moderators that help us with the channel and answer questions, keep me organized. They're not always all here, and sometimes we'll have 100 people in here and they get blended in. But they're my helpers. They're my helpers. So close to a radar. Finding two radars that close together would have been wacky. It makes a person wonder how many dollar bills they spent in vending machines and pinball machines and arcades and car washes that might have been a fancy one worth $10, $20, $50, $100. Didn't even look at it. So 2 pieces of advice I try to always give out on this channel. Take it or leave it. Pay in cash as often as you can. It does 2 things for you. Yep, and I appreciate all of you Dad Hunts coins. If you spend in cash, the prices of everything's going up. I guarantee you, if you pay in cash for a week for everything, you're going to be surprised at what some of the prices are on stuff that you're getting on a regular basis. And you might say something like $20 to go through the McDonald's drive-thru. Really? Is that worth it? I'm not picking on McDonald's. It's everywhere. The second thing, though, it does is you get change back. And you need to check your change. Check your bills before you spend them, your coins before you spend them, and then check the change you get. One of the things that grandkids love to do is check any change we get when we do a fast food order. There's a 3 that's raised high out of alignment with the rest of the numbers, making that a radar or an odometer note. I only keep a few of those if they're extreme examples. A historical birthday note, 0905 1072. We don't keep those unless it would be an 0704 1776. I would definitely keep as a historical date note, because I do know what happened on that date. But if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing, hitting that thumbs up button, turn on the bell notifications. We put out a lot of content so you can help spin the clock. 9/12 of 1277, historical birth date note. 9/11 of 1277. consecutive serial numbers there. Too bad they weren't both keepers. 25, 33, 88, 22. Boy, really close to a keeper bill. You got three pairs, 33, 88, and 22, but a 25 to start. I do not keep those, but it was very close to one that I would keep. Good night, Melissa. Ashley Worm, how are you? Ashley, you know me. I am a insomniac that can't sleep. And I had a choice of either going and paying the bills for the month and then trying to go to bed and just laying there and not sleeping, or streaming for a while, then going and paying the bills and then not sleeping. And since I took my sleep medicine first, I decided, you know, it seems like a good night to stream. See if we can find some goodness. We are searching serial numbers on dollar bills of all things, and we are finding some good ones. We've had some very good finds out of this strap of 100. Looking for our next good one. Oh, Tom, for sure. For sure. It goes right into, you know, we try to get more younger people involved in this hobby. I tip with $50 that the bank rejects, the machine rejects at Sonic. And they don't know what they are. So I get to talk to them about coin hunting. We give out coins to kids that come see us at our booth at coin shows when we are set up. We are fortunate that APMEX, one of the world's largest suppliers of coins and coin supplies, has partnered with us to help grow this hobby. And they set up with us at our coin shows and give stuff out to the kiddos as well. 04s, 9s, and a 1, not quite. Also, we have a discount code for APMEX that if you use, you can save $5 on any order over $50. And our discount code, it's a secret, you can tell as many people as you want. The discount code is Grow the Hobby. Grow the Hobby. That is our discount code. And I know at least 10 people used that discount code last month, because I just got the recap on it. So that's a good thing. We need to get that number up. If you're clever about how you do it, you can almost buy silver at spot price. And that doesn't happen very often. Getting down towards the end of the fifth strap. Boy, if it didn't have the 19, 2266 2219. Almost a very special bill, but it didn't quite pull it through. It didn't quite pull it through. Giovanni, $2 bills. I love $2 bills. I love them. I've got a bunch of $2 bills that I have consecutive serial numbers of. That's the reverse of a $2 bill. And we give those out for prizes sometimes at on our Saturday streams. I love $2 bills. My bank was so proud when I walked in, they said, "Pa, come here." And they had a 1950-something $2 bill red seal for me that was in great shape that someone had brought in. Oh, we don't have a 1 there. We got everything we need but a 1. Make good relationship with your banks. You never know what they might have for you when you walk in. You never know. close to the end of this one. Got one more star note. Come on. 22123335. Ones, twos, threes, and fives. We have a cool number, but not what we're looking for. Last one. All right, that's $501 bills searched. $501 bills searched. But that was all we were going to do. But I've got another one right here. What do y'all say? How about a bonus strap of bills tonight? Let's do another one. Let's read. What we're doing is I am searching 500 $1 bills and I am looking for fancy serial numbers. And here's some examples of fancy serial numbers I've found in the last 2 months. 0185, 0019, nothing fancy about that, but the fact that this ends in a star instead of a letter means it's a star note, and this was a replacement note for damaged notes whenever they made the initial run. And they have reprinted this, and these things have gone wild in collectability, and these are going for over double face value on eBay right now. This is a note that has the last 6 lifted above the rest of the numbers in the serial number. That is called a gas pump or a radar note, and the extreme examples do carry a little value above face value. This is a really good note. I've only found 1 or 2 of these. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is called a broken ladder. If this number had been 0 through 7, all in order from left to right, it would be called a ladder. But this is a broken ladder, and broken ladders carry a nice premium above face value, so we hang on to them. Let's keep going. All right. It is cool. This is called a birthday note. Birth date note, actually. 2019 07/17. So July 17th of 2019, birth date note. These things have become very popular on eBay. They're going for $10 to $20 a piece. This will be somebody that will be 5 years old on July 17th. Maybe a son or a grandson, niece or nephew. I'll sell it to somebody much less than you can get it on eBay. Older notes. We always look at the date when we're going through these. I found this, a 1969B, and in looking it up, this is all, it's crispy. It's in really good shape. This has value above face value. This is one of my very favorites right here that we have found. 5 5s right in the middle. I keep anything with a block of 4 5s or 4 numbers that are the same or more. This has 5 5s. It has 5 5s, 2 3s, and a 9, meaning it only uses 3 numbers to create the serial number. Now that makes it a trinary. That makes it more valuable than $1. The last 3 is raised up out of alignment with the rest of the serial number. That adds a little value. And that first 5 has heavy ink on it, and that makes it have a little more value. I need my birthday note for next week. Ashley, I'll keep looking. Let's read. Just subscribed. Thank you, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. I've got an envelope full of them, Ashley. I gotta take a stream, and I gotta go all the way through all my my birthday notes with everyone, because I got a bunch. I may have somebody's birthday note. This is a cool note. 80, 70, 70, 80. It's 4 alternating zeros. It also has 8s and 7s, which are popular, and it is a cool. It's a trinary note with just 0s, 7s, and 8s, so that carries extra value as well. This note, I just wish it wasn't so crispy, but it has 5 7s in a row. A 3, 5 7s, and an 85. The 5 7s, 7s and 8s are the numbers you want to find. That carries a nice value above face value. So let's get on with tonight's search, but that's some of the ones we have found recently. Here's another strap that we are going to search for tonight. All of those have been found out of straps just like that one. And making sure they're all going the same direction, and so far they are. Nope. Almost, though. I only had to turn about the last 20 to get them going in the same direction. This will take us through bill 600 for the night. Here we go. We've already got something. 00550003. That's a trinary. It only uses 3 numbers. The 3s, the 0, and the 5s. If that 3 had been a 0 or a 5, that would have been a binary note. I'm going to find one of those one of these days, but that's a trinary note. Still very happy to see it. Those carry more value than face value. That's a heck of a good start to a strap, I'd say. The one on the end is something special. Will that continue, or did it throw us all the goodness at once? 559-599-14. Got whammied on the 1-4 there. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We do put out a lot of content. We are searching dollar bills for fancy serial numbers and star notes tonight. We put out daily short videos on coin hunting. Tonight's was on nickels, specifically a buffalo nickel I found recently. Our short videos will be on pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or half dollars. We also do long streams on Wednesday night starting at 8, Friday at high noon. In those 2 streams, we start out searching $501 bills for fancy serial numbers and star notes. Then we search a box of dimes looking for silver dimes. Then we search a box of half dollars looking for silver half dollars, proofs, commemoratives, not intended for circulations, heirs, varieties, stickered coins, colorized coins, magic coins. There are a lot of things you can find in a half dollar box, and that's what we're looking for. We do that Wednesdays 8 p.m. Central, Fridays at noon Central. That will be tomorrow. And then on Saturdays, we do a stream that we search 5 to 7 boxes of half dollars. Looking for looking for silver and all of the other goodies that could be in the box. We have a streak of 28 Saturday streams in a row finding silver. That is the place that the stream of the week that I hunt with my grandchildren, 13-year-old Hudson, 10-year-old Rhett. They do the searching while I MC, looking for all the goodness. Unfortunately, they're out on spring break this coming Saturday, so I'm bringing in my replacement co-hosts to try to keep our streak going. After the hunt on Saturdays, we do a 15-lot auction with numismatics. Alda Salas, I hope I said that right. Thanks for subscribing and welcome to PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Once a month on Saturday, we give all of our boxes away to any adult that is committed to watch our stream with a youth age 18 and under. And we open a half dollar box for them. They get to keep all of the cool finds out of the half dollar box. We also give them a Hudson's Collector's Kit, which is 9 historic coins from U.S. history, 3 of which are silver, 3 of which are over 100 years old. So we jumpstart their coin collection and get them watching our stream with mommy and daddy or grandma and grandpa or aunt and uncle, and We got some kiddos out there that are real excited. They just got their packages this last week from the last time we did that. How do you get signed up for that? You send me an email. One of my moderators can put it in, or you can. Exclamation email shows off Paul's Spare Time email. You email into me, and I put you on the wait list. April is full right now. So we'll be moving on to the May stream. We try to do it the first Saturday of every month. 558. I didn't catch that 0, but nice bill, but I thought I had my first binary. 058 558 58. We've only got 5s, 8s, and a 0. Man, if that 0 had been an 8 or a 5, it'd be a binary note, but that's a trinary note, and we will take it. That is carrying value above face value, so it's one of the ones you want. So we shall hang on to that one. 2008-07-13. That's my birthday. Well, let's find it then. Let's find your birthday. Hello, David Carlisle. Double F's, yeah. All right, I had to take a drink. A lot of work for Paul. So I think in last month when we did that, 2 of the people that were involved in it have come to our channel through this format right here, where it's putting it into the YouTube short that we're doing something live. People have come over and said, "What the world are you doing? Why are you sitting there staring at $1 bills?" Good question, a valid question. 117811 or 1018, not quite fancy. We explain what we're doing, and people are getting involved. We are being able to expose this great treasure hunting hobby to more folks that were not aware of it. I mean, I'll tell you, I get boxes of pennies every week from the bank. Every box of pennies comes with 50 of these rolls in it. We open these rolls of pennies, and we average around 10 wheat pennies a box that we find. The worst wheat penny you can find is worth 4 cents. The worst copper penny you can find, which is in either 1981 or earlier, or the front half of 1982, they're worth 2.5 cents. I found a penny this last week that was a 1909 first year Lincoln penny, 1909 VDB. Has a designer's initials on it. That penny and the shape it was in is a $20 penny. Now, had that been a 1909 S VDB in G4, about the lowest shape you can get it in, it would have been worth $1,000 or more. And you can sit down. You got grandkids coming over, or you've got nieces and nephews coming this summer for vacation, party or something. This is a cheap way to handle it. You go to the bank, see if they'll sell you rolls or pennies, or a box of pennies. It's $25 for a box of pennies. And 3 kids searching a box of pennies, if all they looked for was wheat cents or Indian head cents or foreign cents, it'll take them 2 hours to open their pennies, and let them keep all their finds. You know, if you average like us 10 wheat pennies a box, you take the other $24.90 back to the bank, you throw another dime with it, you buy another box, and 2 hours of them searching pennies cost you 10 cents. Very cheap hobby. It can become an expensive hobby depending on your taste. Oh, man, that was almost a great bill. 155-88088. But it's not. Pretty cool. Yep, check your pocket change. People find valuable coins in their pocket change all the time. Check your dollar bill serial numbers, all your serial numbers on your bills. because there is money to be made. Don't be spending your nice collectible dollar bill, because when you find out what it might have been worth, it might make you ill. Getting down to about 20 bills left. 20 bills left. Come on, give us one more sweet find. One more really, really good find. Five left. Running out of ammunition here. Last bill. No more fines. No more fines. Well, that's 600. I think that's enough for tonight. But really appreciate everyone being in here tonight. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing. We are doing daily live streams where we're hunting dollar serial numbers. We're hunting coins. We're finding really cool stuff. I was showing you examples of what we found. That's a trinary note. 5s, 2s, and 9s, only having 3 different numbers in the serial number. There is a palindrome note, 9470, 0749, but 9470 when read back the other way. We found one of those tonight. Those are fun to find. 3042, 3042, that's a repeater. All of these carry a value above face value. And I'll leave you with this one. 00006, 086, that is a low serial number. When you start the serial number with 4 zeros or more in a row, you have a low serial number, and that bill is going to carry above face value, and it is a great find. So, well, thank everyone for coming in tonight, being a part of it. No, keep going, Paul, says Southern Metal. You gotta sleep sometime, Southern Metal. You gotta sleep. James Coons has just subscribed. Thank you, James, for subscribing, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. No, I'm so invested. Oh. What do we got over here? All right. I'll do one more strap, but I got to take a break first. I got to run to the little boy's room. I'll probably walk. I'll leave you with that note to look at. I'm going to do one more strap for the night. All right, thanks for waiting. Last strap of the night. Hello, Eric Anderson. Well, let me show you what's going on. We are searching $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers and star notes that are worth more than face value, like this one. This is a note that starts out 00006086. That makes that a low serial number, which makes it collectible, and that bill is going for well above face value right now on eBay. Some of the other bills that we are looking for specifically, there's a star note. We are looking for star notes. Most notes start with a letter or serial numbers and end with a letter. When it ends with a star, that means that this bill was a replacement note. When they print bills, they make mistakes or some that don't look right, they get damaged, and they will make a replacement run of bills so they have enough dollar bills to service what they need to do. These with a star have become highly collectible, and they're worth double face value right now on eBay. So as we go through, we average finding more than one per strap of 100. We hang on to those because they have additional value. And we keep things such as this is called a Trinary. It only uses 3 different numbers when making up the serial number. 5522, 5292, 2s, 5s, and 9s. Makes it collectible, makes it have a value above face value, and there's about 30 different examples of what we're looking for. Now let me get back to the search, and I'm going to search. This will increase our search tonight to 800 $1 bills. Let's see if we can get them going in the right order. That last one was all like pretty much going in the right order, which is a good thing. It takes very little sorting on my part. These are absolutely in the right order. Good teller, good teller. Let's see what we can find. Are you all ready for this? Are you all ready for this? All right, here we go. We're looking at the date down here because we're looking for older bills. They can have value. Looking for that green seal to make sure it's in the correct place. We're looking at this serial number up here to make sure see if it's fancy. We're looking for a star instead of a letter over here. We're looking at the serial number over here to make sure it matches the other serial number. A whole awful lot going on in my head while we're doing this. So if I make a mistake, you guys catch it, please. And it won't be the first or last time if that happens. Hopefully we get some good finds out here. And I still got $2,500 of $1 bills to do something with. There will be more searches going on. 500 of those are for tomorrow. And then the rest we can do on these pop-up streams and see what we can find. We can find a good one in here. Earlier today we were flipping through bills like this, and we'd had a slow strap, and all of a sudden we found 3 in a row, 3 star notes in a row that were consecutive serial numbers. And that was my record for 2 minutes until we went a little farther down and found 4 consecutive serial number dollar bills. We kept those. Those have a nice premium on them, above the double face value even. So you might see those on a PasSpareTime auction coming up one of these days. I would say that's very possible. I got out of alignment. That's my fault. Sorry about that. It's fixed now. Hard for you guys to help me if I'm not showing you the numbers, isn't it? And I need the help, so if I get out of alignment, you guys yell at me. You guys yell at me. We are off to a slow start in this last strap. If you're in for the first time, please consider subscribing. We do put out a bunch of content every week. Daily short videos, daily live videos, coin hunting, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, serial number searching on dollar bills or $2 bills. On Wednesdays, we do a little bit of everything, Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday at 8 p.m. and Friday at high noon, we search $500 $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. Then we do a box of dimes looking for a silver dime. Then we do a box of half dollars looking for a silver half dollar, a proof, a commemorative, a not intended for circulation, a variety, an heir, colorized, a stickered coin, a magic coin. There are a bunch of different things that you can find in a half dollar box. We love searching our half dollar boxes. We have now searched over 1,700 half dollar boxes, which means we have searched over 1.7 million half dollars. $850,000 worth of half dollars. That's a lot of half dollars. Well, cool, let's read. Glad you found us. It's a hobby that you can do inexpensively. Oh, there is a Trinary. 4 3 3 3 1 1 1 3. Only 3s, 1s, and 4s. And if that 4 had been a 3, we'd have had our first binary, but we don't. But we keep Trinary notes. Not everybody does, but they are going for above face value on eBay, so I'm hanging on to them. I'm not currently selling on eBay, but I hang on to them, and it's not like it's going to go down in value. It's going to be worth $1 tomorrow, same as it is today in face value. And if I can get a little more than $1 out of it, that is good for me. $82.82, $14.78. Get down to the last 20 here. Give us a star note. Give me one more star note to look up. That would be awesome. And tomorrow at noon, we'll be doing that format where we do 500 more $1 bills, then the box of nickels, or I'm sorry, the box of dimes, and then the box of half dollars. Those have been very popular. We've had a waiting list for people that donate for the opportunity that all the finds are theirs. They donate $75, and then we open all of these and do the searches for them. That's a low one like we found earlier. And it has been a very popular format. If a person finds a star note, which everyone has, and they find a silver dime, which about half the people have, and they find a silver half dollar, which only Michael Erickson has found all three, they get a bonus. They get to pick between a Peace dollar and a Morgan dollar, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. And a lot of people get 2 of the 3, but not the 3rd. If you don't get a silver dime in your box, I give you a half troy ounce of silver. If you don't get a silver half dollar in your box, I give you another half troy ounce of silver. So no one goes home empty-handed. You're going to get some of your goodies back. last one. That is it. That is a lot of $1 bills. It's a fun search, as it usually always is. Let's see what all we found. We got 4 7s in a row, 4 4s in a row, 4 8s in a row, and 4 1s in a row. When I get full sets of those, 0 through 9s, we put them up for sale at $15. There is our palindrome, very nice, 0173, 0173, that find of the night, I do believe. I gotta go pay bills, Southern Metal, or they're gonna turn my electricity off. Hey, appreciate the raid from Tres Amigos. Welcome. Thanks, Bart, for being here. We appreciate it. Please consider subscribing while you're here. We are wrapping up. This is a trinary, 0 5s and 3s. Another trinary, 0s, 5s, and 7s. And another trinary, 0, 9s, and 1s. And 0s, 9s, and 4s. Trinary notes. These are this is also a trinary note. 4s, 3s, and 1s. 0s, 5s, and 8s. That's a birthday note. 08, August 23rd of 1928. And October 30th of 1938. So we got a 1928 and a 1938 birthday note. Then we got some fancy star notes. A regular star note, a regular star note. This note, instead of having a run of 3.2 million, had a run of only 250,000, so it has additional value. This note is a 2013 B note, and this note was printed in Fort Worth, Texas. They made a mistake. They also printed the exact same serial number in Washington, D.C., and if I can get them both together as twin sisters, we've got thousands of dollars, and that would be a very good thing for everybody. Hello, and I'm crazy, Mr. V. Rose. Got to, yes, Beanie Baby collectors. I never collected Beanie Babies, but my daughter certainly did, and my son. It's a fun hobby. It's got a real treasure hunt aspect to it, and it's inexpensive to get into. So, appreciate you all being here tonight. Thank you very much. We'll be streaming again tomorrow at noon for sure, and then Saturday at 2 o'clock. So check it out. If you're not subscribed, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. We would appreciate it greatly. It helps us out and doesn't cost you a thing. Enjoyed spending time with you tonight. Very good finds tonight. We'll do it again soon when Pa has more spare time. Good night, all. Have a great Friday.